Congratulations on your purchase of one of Wilderness Solar's portable energy systems. This is our briefcase model here we're going to show and demonstrate today with some of the things on the table. As you can tell, it's reading right now, the unit's reading 11.3 volts, which is about half full. You can see the battery. This little light bulb means that the power is on. This little insignia means that the sunlight is shining on it. And as I, as I push this button and turn it on, scroll through the menu, it says photovoltaic and it says amps. And when you hold it up to the sun, you will see, well, it's not much sun here, it's cloudy, but you'll see the amps go up and you'll tell that the unit is charging. And then you can scroll through the menu. There's a number of other functions and features which are kind of nice that demonstrate how the unit works. But what I want to show you is its usefulness. The unit is designed to have zero maintenance, except for it just needs sunlight. You got to feed it lots of sunlight. Now, if you're planning on storing the unit for more than about a week, I recommend that you take a small screwdriver. Right here in the middle, you'll see there's solar panel, battery, and light bulb. Take the screwdriver, loosen this screw right here, and pull this little red wire out, and leave it out. And then when you're ready to use it again, put it back in. Now, that's only for storage if you're not going to use it for more than a week. Now, let's demonstrate some of the features. The first simplest feature is it has USB outlets, which is perfect for charging cell phones. Most of our little units will come with this little LED light bulb, or a number of them if you order them. And you can tell it's a nice little light bulb that just runs off a USB. It's actually quite bright. It doesn't seem like it in the sunlight here, but in the nighttime it's quite bright, and you can plug two of them in and it gives you a good amount of light. And this little button again is the turning on and off. The other function is how the inverter works. Now, how much power does this little unit work? Well, according to the panel, it says it puts out 20 watts. This is a 20-watt panel. It measures about 20 inches long and about 10 inches wide, 10 to 12 inches wide. How much power is 20 watts? Well, I have a little demonstrator here. This little unit right here, you turn a hand crank and it'll tell you how many volts and amps this puts out to this light bulb. Now, volts times amps is watts. Now, if you watch the meter, I'm cranking it pretty good and you can see the light bulb shining. And if you notice, I'm getting about 7.5 volts and maybe 2 amps. That's a lot of work. 7.5 volts times 2 amps is about 15 watts. I was putting out about 15 watts. Now, I'm going to do that for a half hour. I'm going to say, forget it, I hate it. This little unit will do quite a bit more power than that, 20 watts for 8 hours. And I won't complain at all as long as you feed it sunshine. Now, what can it power? Well, we just showed you USB. Now, let's turn on something that has to do with using the inverter. Now, I just flicked the inverter on. If you notice, there's a little green light. Comes on. There's the switch for turning the inverter on and off. And you have another USB outlet right here. And you can plug devices in. Here is a small little Dremel tool. Now what you want to do is notice the inverter is rated at 250 watts. You want to look at the device you're using. This one says 1 amp and 120 volts. 1 times 120 is 120 watts. So it should be able to run this Dremel here without too much trouble. And it does. And so I can use this power tool, and it will run other small power tools as well. One of the features I really like is the fact that you can charge other batteries with it as well. This is a cordless drill that I have used for years. I have a number of these. And I take my charger, and again, look on the back. In the details, you can't see it very well, but it'll say 0.33 amps and 120 volts is how much power it puts out. Well, 0.33 amps times 120 volts is right around 40 watts. And again, I can just plug this little unit in here, and you'll see the green light right there is flashing, telling me that the battery for my cordless drill is charging. So it's a very useful feature that it can run 110 volts AC, or it can run any USB outlet power system. These are lithium batteries. They are the best technology out there right now. You get 18 of them with the briefcase, and this system is fully self-contained. Now, we're more than interested to get feedback, so please feel free to call us or send us an email with questions. And we really, really love to see unique applications of these portable solar power systems or power generators. Thanks for watching, and we'll be in touch.